Happy evening, sir. Happy evening, ma'am. How are you both?
We are good. Thank you.
Okay. So first of all, we would like to congratulate you for your completed your 3 months of pregnancy successfully. And yes, here we would like to hear from you, ma'am. Your experience at GarbhaGudi. First of all, your name and what's your age,
31 years old.
sir?
I'm 37-year-old.
Okay. So what are you doing?
We both are working.
Working professionals. All right. So tell us, how did you get to know about GarbhaGudi, please?
Uh, I wrote the same thing, but this was a coincidence. I just ended up here. We were looking for a scanning, to scanning somewhere, and we just ended up. We saw the board and we like, okay, let's do the scanning here, and that's how we ended up in this hospital. To be honest,
So you have been married for
3 years.
3 years. So since then you were planning for pregnancy, is it?
No, we've been trying for past 2.5 years.
All right. So before coming to Garbhagudi, were you under treatment anywhere else?
Yes.
Yes. So can you please
We
explain?
visited 2 more hospitals.
Okay. Fine. So what was your first feel once you stepped into Garbhagudi, ma'am, for the
Uh,
first time?
Like I said, it was only scanning in the initial period. I think for almost 2 to 3 months it was only scanning. I mean, I was visiting some other hospital, and since that was far, I was coming here for all the tests and all. And later on, I felt like something is not going good, and I saw the reviews, and then I thought that okay, let me give it a shot. So that's how I started consulting with Dr. Aparna.
Okay. So you started Google surfing for your details, right?
Yes.
So after, what would be what is the difference between the other hospitals and Garbhagudi, ma'am?
Doctor.
Doctors.
That's the main difference.
So very
Because I think I cannot tell for all the patients, but for me at least, it was the doctor that I was mainly looking for, because you can adjust with all other facilities and everything, but it has to be the mainly doctor, how she is consulting, how she is talking to, how she is approachable, and everything else. So since everything was going good, I think even my husband was okay with that. So that's the reason we continued.
okay.
Yeah,
So
I
how were
would
you
want to put
convinced, sir?
across one thing here. So it was the overall warmth what we felt here. So the other hospitals wherever we have been, it is like overcrowded. We didn't feel that attention to detail for each patients. So right here we felt that.
Super. So that's the
Yeah.
uniqueness you mean to say.
Yeah.
And
Different
we
from
had
others.
some
Yeah.
kind of issue in other hospital every time. Even last week we had that scanning, and even then we were talking the same thing that we've always had issues, but here it was fine. Yes.
Okay. So you're there with us for the past 3 months, 4 months
No, I think we started in August.
from
So yeah,
last year, August. You were
the
here.
consultation started in August, but the scanning and everything was way before that. I think from January itself we were there.
Okay. So you shared about your your first feeling. So how was your journey at Garbhagudi, ma'am? Can you please explain and elaborate?
I think the journey was very smooth. I didn't find any difficulties. The follow-ups were very smooth. I was getting continuous calls. Usually in other hospitals, I think I have to follow up. Do I have to come in? Is there any next appointment? Or when is the next appointment? Or how can I book it and everything? But here I think I used to get the message from there, and that used to remind me that okay, I have an appointment day after
You have
tomorrow
to
or
come.
tomorrow, or
You
yeah.
have to prepare
And
yourself.
along with that, I was getting the calls also, so it was easy for me to remember. So that was easy. Yeah.
Okay. You have. Did you? Can you please explain any specific service about Garbhagudi which you liked?
I think that's the same what I've written in Google reviews also.
Okay.
The main thing that I was looking for is the washroom that's inside. That's
Correct.
the main thing that I stick on to Garbhagudi, because
Garbhagudi.
even after going for other tests in other hospitals, the main reason I stick in here is because the washroom is inside. So
Inside
it's
the
easy
scan
for
room.
any woman to like finish their scanning, just do everything and then get out. But in other hospitals, that was not the case. So I was, since I'm kind of an OCD, so that was kind of a problematic situation for me. But this was like the best thing for that. So yeah.
So are you aware of the treatment which you have been treated and got conceived through?
Yes.
Yes. Can you please mention that, ma'am?
Yes. So we were already under treatment in other hospitals. So that is also I can explain that in other hospitals, I think we have visited 3 hospitals, and every time, no matter how much we tell them the history, that this is the history, they want us to start from the beginning once again. that this is not the thing, let's start from here. But I think this was the first hospital, and Dr. Aparna was the first doctor who actually listened and was like, okay, this is the history, let's continue from here. So I think I have finished some course of 1 or 2 months on course, and after that, I think that doctor itself told me that it's not going to work. But she was the one who actually told me that no, it's not the case. It is going to happen.
Okay.
And then we started the next set of courses, and yeah, it
So
happened.
diagnosis part was better.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Alright. So you have any feedback for us for the betterment of our service, ma'am?
Uh, no, yeah, one thing. There's just one thing. The queuing system. That's one thing that I think, because every time we come, we have to wait for at least 1 hour, 1.5 hours. So when if it's on weekends, it's fine, but on weekdays, it gets a little difficult to manage. Yeah.
Got it. That's we already told about this because
I have a
doctor
thought on that.
prioritize every
Yeah.
every patient. She has to spend time
Yeah.
so that she can have a better
So
result.
I
She
was
can
about to come
understand.
to that actually.
Yes, sir. Please
Because
proceed.
Aparna puts a lot of her personal time into each cases. I know for the fact that that's the reason it's getting delayed because it's a file wise.
Correct.
1, 2, 3, 4. We are not skipping to directly 4 just to accommodate that. So we know that. But it's just that once we had come, it was just a consulting, no scanning.
Oh,
Or
yes.
that's the only time we had a delay. Other than that, we don't have a major thing. But we do understand because we see other people and we don't want to interrupt.
Yeah.
Got
So,
Because even
yeah.
they have been waiting, so that's understandable.
Correct.
But
So if at all any emergencies, we do understand and
Yeah.
we prioritize people's time as well. But apart from that, so doctor, she definitely spend time with patients, and
Yeah.
that's where she stands for her uniqueness.
Yeah.
So that's how it is. And yes, what would be your suggestion or opinion for the people like for planning for pregnancy or IVF treatment
we
or to come
already
to
spoke
Garbhagudi?
about it. We have a friend,
Yeah.
they are also trying, and they've been trying for past 2, 3 years. And we have already spoken to them, and we are planning to tell them to come here because we know the experience how it is. And yeah, we were actually waiting for this because we haven't announced our pregnancy to anybody. So we were waiting for the report. So once we tell our friends that this is the case, I'm definitely going to force her to come here. So
I feel
yeah.
that people should give a chance, whether it's a 1% or 0.5% also. Just give a try coming here. And because we have the same percentage, that's what the earlier doctor said, and it worked out here.
We had lost hope almost,
Yeah,
to be honest,
that's true.
because they had told us, and since we had already visited 2 to 3 hospitals, 2 to 3 doctors, so eventually when she told us that this is not going to happen, we believed it. Even our parents believed it. She was fine with it that okay, this is not going to happen. But when she consoled us that no, there is a way, then we started to again hope for something better. So, yeah.
So, thank you so much for your valuable feedback, ma'am. And so, one last question for you. Like, you have been trying for the pregnancy for the past 1.5 years, right? It's a long period, of course. And what was your feel on the day of your result?
Uh,
Who got to know about the result first? Yourself. Who disclosed it to you, ma'am? Doctor, or you check into?
Nobody disclosed it to
Okay.
me. I just checked. I just
Okay.
randomly checked. I don't know why. I just randomly checked, and I didn't even know whether it's the positive or not because the line was so faded. So I had to send the photos to him.
Yes.
And then I again had to take the test. I hadn't told him anything about it. That I'm
Okay.
taking this test or anything. I think I told him only in the evening after I got the report that it's positive.
Oh.
So he didn't
So,
know
what
anything.
was your feel, sir, once you got to know you're
He
about
didn't
to
believe
be?
me.
Hey, yes, it was, yes. We cannot explain those feelings, of course, but it is captured though that
Yes.
on
He didn't
the
believe me till I showed him the pregnancy
Your
test.
pity.
yeah.
Still thought that I'm joking.
So yeah, she didn't tell me well in advance because I keep questioning things. Like I go in detail. Like, are you sure? So she waited for the final result and then informed me on that.
So, what did you feel about it?
Oh, it's all the whole experience. So can't describe
Joyful
it.
moment,
Yes.
right? It could not be
Yes.
explained to words.
No more medicines.
Yes.
I'm tired of taking tablets.
Fine. And hope you have tried naturally and
Yeah.
only the basic testings have been done.
Yes. Yes.
Ma'am, few words about this beautiful couple from your end, please.
That's what still I first consultation when we had, she was totally shattering. Still, I'll get to know. I mean, I'll have visionary that first consultation. Even I have spoken about this many times also to other in my videos and all. See, don't go by some assumptions that if you enter any IVF center, we are going to treat you only with IVF. It is only the label.
Yeah.
We do treat for natural conceptions, for IUI conception, and it is only that based on the patient actually factors. She actually entered my cabin asking, Mom, how should I go ahead? How should I plan my IVF treatment? What will be the treatment aspects involved, financial things? I need time to plan all these things. These were her
Conceiving.
maybe the first questions.
But
I
you
told
never
her,
had an idea you'll be conceiving naturally.
No. That's what. First word I told her, I'm not even planning any treatment for you. Yeah, correct?
Super.
We are not even planning any sort of treatment. I want first her to calm down. Basically, I wanted her to calm down from inside. Then most of the things will fall in place. Her follicle was growing. A bit delayed, that's all, but we have seen plenty of patients conceiving even with delayed follicle development. Only maybe by through this video, many will get hope that they should not give up. They have to try. That's all. Even whatever the chances, how we told 0.51%, we should not give up. Only mode of treatment differs, that's all. Finally, after conception, everything becomes the same. Okay, we wish them all the very best.
Thank you.
Okay, then only I think I started conversing.
Yes.
All the very best. Have a safe and smooth
Thank you.
journey.
Thank you.
And come back with a lovely baby.